Hi, good morning everyone. Today we are going to learn Java based mocking framework Mockito. First of all, what is Mockito? Mockito is a Java library which will helps us to create mocked objects of a Java class or an interface. Why do we need mock objects? Often in our development, we depend upon a library or we depend upon external object which may not be available during development time, or when you write a unit test of code which you depends upon external object which will not be available. So it is better to create a mock object of it and use it. What is a mock object? A mock object is a dummy implementation of an interface or a class in which you define the output of a certain method. So, for example, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you a math class, and to create a mock objects of this class and test the various methods available in math class. For example, this math class has four methods: add, div, multiply and prime numbers. So which does addition, division, multiplication and returns a prime number of a particular. Let a typical test case when we want to test the math class, what we write is, if you see here in this example, we are going to test the math class, and this is the JUnit test case which is going to test the various operations of a math class. So this is a typical JUnit test case where we are going to test the math object without Mockito. So we have an member variable math object where you create a math object here before your test case gets initialized, and during your test phase you are going to say that you pass arguments 1 and 2 and the sum of 1 and 2 is 3. You assert that the sum of 1 and 2 is 3. Let me run the test case, and the test case passed. Often we don't have luxury of having the math class implemented. So what I mean is, in a test driven development, you don't have a math object in prior so that you write a test cases around. In such cases, we want to mock the behavior of a math object, the various operations which do it is addition, division, multiplication and prime number. So these operations we are going to mock in the math object. Let's write a test case using Mockito to mock the various operations in the math class. For example, here I'm going to mock the add method of a math class. To do that, I have to use Mockito library, and here you can see for my project I set Mockito as a dependent, and this is a JUnit is the one which is going to drive my test framework. When you notice, I'm trying to create a math mock object with a static method mock which is defined in the Mockito library. The static method mock, which is going to take a class object as an argument and create the mocked object of that class. So here the math class, it is taking as an argument and creating a mocked object of it. Then you have to define the behavior of an add method. For add method, when you pass argument 1 and 2 as an argument, then the add method should return 3 as an result. So you define the behavior using when and then return function. Using when static method, you define the behavior of your add function. Add 1 and 2, when an add method is called with 1 and 2 as an argument, then you say that to return 3 as a return of that add call. Now if you see our test case, which says math object dot add 1 comma 2, which will return 3. One important thing to note here is the math object is the mocked object, not the actual object which we create. So that's the important observation which you have to make. Using Mockito is very simple. Mock static method creates an object, and using when you can define behavior of your operations on that object. Let me run the test here. So if you see, the test got passed. During the test phase, though we don't have the concrete implementation of math class, if we have an interface of math, that is fine for us. Mockito also supports annotations. We have @mock annotation, which can create a mock object. In earlier example you have seen, we use mock static method to create a mock object, but Mockito supports annotation @mock. A simple way to create mocks in your test class is annotate all your objects with mock, annotate all your member variables with the mock annotation, and before you initialize your test case, pass it to static method initMocks. InitMocks is a static method in Mockito annotation which will create mocked objects, and you define the behavior as usual. Let's try to see a little bit improvised example here. If you see a div method, when we pass the denominator as a 0, it throws a runtime exception, arithmetic exception. So using Mockito, if you want to test that a particular method returns an exception or not, you can define the behavior of your mocked object very easily. So let me show you here the similar math class where we create a mock object of it. When division, any int, if you pass an argument of any integer, so numerator can be anything, but if denominator is 0, then we are asking to throw an arithmetic exception. So here you can define the not only the return type of your object, but if your object throws any exceptions, you can use then throw method to define an exception that your object is going to throw. So a simple use case is here, when a division takes the numerator as any input, the denominator is 0, then we are going to throw an exception. So the same thing here I'm going to test. So division 1 divided by 0, and that this test case expects to throw an arithmetic exception. This is how you can test. This is how you can define the behavior to throw an exception of your method. Now let me see another example here. The multiply function, if you multiply with 0, then it returns always 0. So a typical example here is the mul function takes argument 1, any integer. If argument 2 equals to 0, then we return 0. So here the math object we are passing 1 comma 0 returns 0, and the set same, make sure that it returns 0. So this is how you can define the behavior of your method to take any argument. So here multiplication test case takes any argument and returns 0. Often when you write unit test cases, you want to verify whether a particular method in your unit test suite was called or not. So what I mean is, if we have a math object and you want to make sure that add method is called at least once in your test suite, you can utilize the verify static method which was provided by Mockito, which will help you to verify whether a particular behavior was happened at least once or not. So let me say you an example. We want to say that, okay, whether the add method with arguments 1 and 2 is called or not. So in this use case, here I say that, okay, I'm going to call a add method with 1 comma 2 and assert that it is true. So this this makes sure that I call add method with arguments 1 and 2. Verify whether add method, and this verify static function makes sure that, okay, whether the add method on math object is called with 1 and 2 or not. And it has another feature also. It says how many times whether the add method is called. So here we want to make sure that add method is called only once. So let me modify a little bit. Let me say that, okay, I want to make sure that this add method is called twice. Let me run the test case and see here. You see, I want the add method to be called twice, but here we called only once. So we can use the verify method to verify the behavior of your mocked object. So the good part with Mockito is it keeps track of all the operations that you performed on the mocked object. Often in our development, we are going to use the popular frameworks like Spring to do dependency injection, and we use the container model. So Mockito provides a good integrations with the Spring framework. Here I'm going to explain you a typical use case where I have a calculator object which takes rectangular object and computes the area of a rectangle. So if you say calculator get area, which is going to compute the area of a rectangle. So a typical way to test this function with Mockito is this. So here I want to create a mock object of a rectangle and define my behavior, saying that when I say length, return 10, breadth 20. So here I am creating a calculator object and passing it as an argument and computing the area. Here I am creating a calculator object and passing rectangle, the mocked object, as it's an argument, and trying to compute the area. Get area gets the area of the rectangle, and the behavior of length and breadth I define for my mocked object here. Here we can notice that we create a calculator object and passed mocked rectangle object as its argument, and we define the behavior of rectangle here, and we run our test case. Typically, when we use a Spring as our dependency injection framework, we don't create the objects. A typical example is we don't create a calculator bean. The calculator bean needs to be created by the Spring, and the calculator bean depends upon a mocked rectangle object which is created by Mockito, and we have to pass our and we have to test our test case. Now slightly modify our program with Spring and Mockito. Here you can see that the calculator object is created with auto-void annotation by the Spring. Spring creates automatically the calculator object with inject mocks. So the annotation inject mocks of Mockito will inject the mocked objects into the calculator bean. The annotation which I need to emphasize here is inject mock, which is going to the mocked objects are going to be injected into the beans that are created by the Spring. So if you see here, I don't create a calculator bean and I don't set the rectangle object to it. The entire thing is taken care by the Spring framework. Here in beans.xml, I have all my bean definitions, and I'm instructing JUnit to run with the Spring JUnit for class runner. So the calculator object is created by the Spring, and in that calculator object a rectangle mocked object is injected. This is how we can integrate Mockito and Spring. You can you can read the entire tutorial here in our blog, or if you want to download the source code of the examples which was used in this tutorial, you can go for luckyacademy.com/downloads, where you can download the Maven projects of demo which was used in this recording. Hope you liked the video. Thank you.